Hi guys, I'm right back at you. First things first before I start, oh my gosh, I love you all. It's my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. I just want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Seriously, it's been so fun. This journey has been amazing, and I just love being here and doing these amazing tutorials for you guys. And I am hoping I am teaching you things. I think I am, because you seem to like it. Anyways, I'm here with Amanda. She has the same name as me. She goes, do you go by Amanda though?
No.
You just go by Amanda?
Amanda. Yeah.
Okay, fine. She goes by Amanda, I go by Mandy. But we'll just say that Amanda's, it's a good name. What we're doing today is she's here for a retouch, a blonde retouch. Look down for me. Look at these roots. She has so much roots coming through, which is amazing. That's always a good sign because you know your hair is growing. When I get roots, I'm like, yes, my hair's growing. So, I've had so many people request this, how to do a blonde highlight retouch. So that's what we're doing today. Look at these roots against her roots right now. She is 2 inches. 2 inches of roots. That's since October. It's been 4 months since we've done her hair. And her hair is growing awesome and quick and fast. And I want to say this, okay? She is preggos right now. She's so cute, has a little baby in her belly. But she is just, all she's doing is taking prenatals. And her hair is growing really great, but she has some extra hormones in her body, and that's probably why her hair is progressing and growing. A lot of people that have blonde hair, I get so many people asking me, how do you keep your blondes growing? I feel like my hair is at a stopping point. It's not growing anymore. Is it breaking? What's happening? All these questions, you know what? I think the best suggestions I can give to you guys is make sure you, even if you're not pregnant, take a prenatal because it's good for your skin, it's good for your hair, it's good for your nails. Also, biotin, it's great. I use the 1,000 milligram. I take 3 a day. It says only take 1. I take 3. So honestly, it is possible to be a blonde and have really great, long, luscious, thick locks. Okay, so today I am using Redken Flash Lift. I say like today. No, I use it every day because I love it. Okay, so I'm going to be using, this is what I'm doing, you guys. Today, because we're just doing a root touch-up, I actually do not need to use Olaplex because it's just virgin hair and I'm not pulling to the ends. So, I'm going to use 2 scoops. And guess what, you guys? I'm going to measure today for you because a lot of you are like, why aren't you measuring your developer? I don't because I just don't need to because I know what I'm doing and I've been doing hair for 7 years and I know how to mix a bleach with a developer and I just do it with my consistency. So I'm doing my huge gallon of developer. I'm using 30 volume because I know her roots need that. So I have this cute little mixture bowl and it goes up to 4 ounces. 2 scoops of lightener requires 4 ounces of developer. And I'm going to fill this little baby up. But guess what? If I want to add more developer, I'm going to because it just depends on your consistency. That's the biggest thing about lightener, you guys, is you want to make sure it's just the consistency that you love. So it doesn't matter if you're adding more bleach, more developer. It just really goes off of what works for you. So I'm going to just get the rest of that out. This is a cream developer. And I'm going to just mix that all in and see if it's the consistency that I love and that I want. It's the consistency that I like for my root touch-ups. So 2 scoops of lightener, 4 ounces of 30 developer. Now let me show you the technique I'll be using. Your sectioning is a really big deal. So because she parts here, we want to make sure her part has like the best blonde ever. I mean, everywhere you're going to do blonde, but make sure the parting is really saturated and a really nice blonde. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take actually a very tiny section. A lot of people will be like, okay, a lot of hairdressers will be like, okay, we're going to go down this way, and we're going to do a big thick chunk on this side, and we're going to go down this way, and you're going to just like get this big chunk of hair going down the Mohawk. I don't love doing that. I will do the Mohawk and the side-to-side method, but I like to just do it very narrow on the Mohawk section. So what I'm going to do on her hair is I'm going to section it out and I'm going to start where she parts it, about there. And Amanda has a little bit of a cowlick going on, so you really want to make sure when you are coloring hair, you're going to go with the flow of the hair because you don't want to leave out any of this. You don't want any regrowth to show. It's nice and clean. Look at these roots. It's amazing. Any person loves roots if you want your hair to grow. Okay, so this is about the sectioning I will be using going down from front to back or from front to back, whatever, from back to front, whatever way you want to go. So it's just small little section. And then from the rest of the part, I'm going to be going down the side, diagonally, back to the head, straight down, back to the head, and then same thing on the other side. So let me section out her hair. Okay, so here's my sectioning. I have her down the side, her little mohawk I'm doing, and off to this side. Say hello, roots. Hello. She has a lot of roots. She's like, whoa. She saw her roots and she's like, whoa, help me. But we're just going to do a partial still, but really in reality, you guys, this hair never shows that much. If we want to go around the hairline and add some in, then we can do that. But we are going to just mainly focus on a really nice partial weave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 sectionings, okay? So I'm going to take a small fine. You can see where I have left out her own natural color. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow your guideline from your old weave, okay? So I like to hold my fingers out kind of to the mid shaft so I can see where I'm weaving. So I'll pick that one up, and you're going to just pick out the ones that you've done and that you've weaved. So that's pretty much all blonde down through the mid shaft to the ends. So then what you're going to do is get your foil. I like to flip it. I like to make it a flip towards me and place that right underneath that and pull hard, okay? And you want to make sure each corner is flat against her head. You never want those corners to be lifted up. So then you're going to take it all the way as close as you can. I like to take my brush and kind of place some lightener on there. Then what I do is I take it vertically and I'll go as far as I can up to the roots. So you really just want to make sure you get close to those roots because you don't want to walk out of the salon and feel like, okay, I still have roots. What's going on? So then you're going to pull it all the way to where you see her blonde happening. We don't necessarily need to do any overlapping at all. If I see a few spots that I'm like, okay, those are a little golden, a little brassy, I may feather through the ends a tad bit. But for the most part, we're happy with the tone she is. So we're going to just make sure we really get those roots really good. Then what I'm going to do is take that additional hair, move it to the side. And I like to kind of take that, flatten it out, and make a really nice clean line there. And I like to fold that little piece up. So that's how I like to do my blonde retouches. Let me do another one for you. So I like to go on two sides on the back of the head because the back of the head is the largest area of your hair. So you want to make sure you're not doing one huge section, of course. So make sure you pick up all the hair that needs it. Pull that straight out. And you're going to pick up the only blonde pieces. As you guys can see, do you see how there's not really any darkness through the mid shaft? That's what you want to see. Unless she wants to go lighter and brighter, then we go in there and we add in more of the blonde to her natural color. But her natural color is super pretty. So having a little bit of her natural in there is good because it kind of does break up that line of demarcation. Even though you see a huge line of demarcation in her hair, if she were to be completely solid blonde, she would be like, okay, I have to see the hairdresser every single 2 weeks because this blonde, really huge, harsh, like regrowth is coming through and it's just driving me crazy. So we like to keep a little bit of the natural in there just so it's not such a harsh line. And then also another thing that you guys want to know is make sure you saturate. That is humongo. And as you can see, I like to keep my lightener a little bit more of a like cake batter consistency. So make sure that's really nice and tight. Fold that baby up. And as you can see, her little ends are out. I am not touching those because of course we don't need to. And healthy hair is the best hair. So don't pull through the ends. If you are pulling through the ends, you better be using Olaplex. So that's what I have to say. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's a few little marks throughout this kind of area. We want to make sure we get those today. So we're going to go in here and do a really fine weave, just so we can make sure we get those little markings that is in the hair. So again, I'm going to pick that up, do a very nice fine weave, and the subsection you see is going to be left out. If we wanted, we can go do what you call break the base because of how dark she is, but her natural color is actually super pretty. So I'm going to keep her color the way it is and call it good because there's no reason to change up a complete color if it's already pretty. So I like to place the lightener kind of horizontally onto the foil. Then I'll go in here and I'll feather as close as I can to her roots. And again, remember, like Red can flash lift, it's pretty dang good on not swelling, but I like to try to keep it maybe like a milliliter off of the scalp. I don't touch the scalp, but I like to get as close as I can. So I'm going to go in here, saturate, I'm pressing hard. Through this area, I like to kind of feather down through and kind of just break up any lines. So that's what we'll do there. Fold that on over. Use your comb and place it right here. And make sure you're really covering that lightener. You do not want that lightener to see at all. Okay, next side. Okay, you guys, so I am now getting up to the Mohawk section. I am taking seriously the finest sections because I want to be able to make sure we get all of these roots in. And again, I'm going to follow with my guide, so I'm going to go ahead, and there's a few little spots that maybe had just been like a tiger stripe, but we're going to get rid of those today. So I'm going to pick that piece up, and I'm going to just go here and be very tedious and precise with the sectioning of the weave. So picking that part up, my foil, make your lip, press really hard, pull hard, tell your client sorry if I'm pulling too hard. I feel like most people respect the fact that you're willing to get this close to the root. Some people are like really nervous to pull hard. So if you're a hairdresser, you're watching this. If you're in hair school and you're watching this, you guys really do want to get super close to those roots. Do not be scared that it's going to swell and have a tiger stripe. Just make sure it's very, very close, and you're really making that parting very nice and clean. You really don't want any room to create a tiger stripe. Here on the side, and I like to start down by the ear and work my way up. If you want to start around the parting section, you can. But I like to start right here because of the way my subsections work, which is what I like. So I'll go right here on the ear. Seriously, you guys, pull hard. You don't want it to be like, oh, I'm going to just like really place that on there and just go loose. Pull it hard on there, because if you don't, your foil is going to slip easier, and it's not going to get really tight against the scalp. So just go in there, get it close to the root, same exact thing. And make sure you're pulling all the way to where you see darkness, and then make sure you're not really trying to touch the blonde. So, and again, I'm saturating like crazy good. And I have my sections fine enough where I know this product is seeping through to the underneath. Take advantage of going very, very tight against that scalp. And it may, if your client's sensitive and has like a soft head, just tell them sorry. You have no choice. You're going to hurt them for a minute because they really will be happy at the end of the day. But good thing Amanda has a hard head, so we're good there. So as you guys can see, not touching the scalp, and I am just saturating and putting a ton of product, placing it, and really going close to the hair set. There's no way that little foil will slip. So we're just going to work our way on up. and I'm going with a really good timely manner. I'm not taking my, I'm taking my time, but not enough to know, okay, you got lightener on your hair and you want to make sure it's consistent all the way through and it develops the same time frame. So I can work fast enough to know that it's going to be even all the way. So we got done with the sides, everything's going good still, and now we're to the front. The reason why I like to keep this little small section out and not go through and leave it kind of down horizontally is because if she ever wants to pull her hair all the way back, like most girls do nowadays with like a cute bun or a top bun or whatever, she'll have blonde all the way against her face, which is good. So I like to go like this. I will take a fine section, go vertically, a really nice little good weave in there. Pick that baby on up. Make my lip. And I like to place it right here. Make sure you get that really forward right there. You do not want any ounce of bleach hitting the other hair, because that's when tiger stripes will happen. This area is tricky because it's such a fine area. And then what you're gonna do is you are going to leave out a small little section, because you don't want this all blonde, and that will look just too trashy, I guess you can say. So we're going to leave out a little bit of her natural, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. And then this section is already pretty much weaved, so you're going to take that whole section, and that's when you can go in here and pick all of that up and go against the hairline like that, because you're already weaving your last section, so it works out perfect for this front section. So with this front, you're going to have all your cute little wispy hairs. Make sure you guys get those in. Some people are like, oh my gosh, that's scary, I don't want to touch those because they're just little baby hairs. Just get them, because either way, they're going to be short and you're not going to want to see darkness. So I kind of like to go all the way forward with around the face, and make sure you get those blonde. It will drive your client absolutely crazy if they have a little bit of darkness left around their face. Okay, you guys, so I had Amanda processing. She was under the heat under the dryer for 15 minutes. And I'm going to actually switch up my toner. So I'm kind of excited to try this. This is Redken 12 Ash Violet. It's what I've been hearing is like really good things about it. It's actually a color. It's not a toner, but a lot of the time you can use color for toners. So I'm switching it up a little bit. I want to see how it works. And if I don't love it, then I'll just go back to my old ways. I can double process a toner if I really have to. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put in, like, I would say about that much. I can't tell you how much that is, you guys. I'm sorry. But about that much. And then I want to process this with a 20 volume. So here's what I've heard about this is it's because it's an actual high lift color. It's going to stay in the hair more than a toner. Like when I use 9V and 9T Shades EQ, like you guys know I do. This is going to stay in the hair more and better than it would on the Shades EQ, because it's an actual high lift color. So what I'm going to do in this sink bowl is I'm going to just put this all around her hair, and I'll show you guys how this is all going to work. But toners is normally a Shades EQ is going to be a temporary thing. It's kind of more of a stain to the hair. Because this is high lift, I want this to be more of a permanent. So I'm using a 20 volume, and I am doing 12 Ash Violet, and we'll see how it pulls, and we'll see if it works. If not, we're going to do my other method that I do. So let's get toning and washing the hair. Okay, so this is what her hair looks all foiled up, and I want to pull up one of these for you guys. I want to show you guys that look how organized these foils have stayed. I have not seen any slippage at all. But let's show you the color right now. Look at that, it's ready to wash. So that's a perfect color for her hair to come out and a toner to stay the whole entire time. So what I like to do with my blondes, you guys, I like to get them to that perfect blonde where I don't have to tone. If I don't have to tone, then no, I'm not going to, but I like to do it for shine, and I like to do just in case there is a little bit of brassiness. But those have stayed in perfect, and I'm going to also show you guys what the toner will do to her hair. So I'm using Pureology the Hydrate shampoo, and I absolutely just love it. It's for dry and treated hair, so it's my favorite, and it smells good, and it's that minty cooling sensation, so it stimulates your hair growth. So I love it. So you guys, what toner is, I really want to explain this to you because I've had a lot of people ask me. Toner really is just a stain on the hair. You're going to end up having the toner wash out after like 5-6 washes. So that's why I wanted to try Redken Color Fusion 12AV, because like I said, I'm putting it on with a 20 developer, so that's going to be depositing and lifting the hair at the same exact time. And that's also more of a permanent thing. It's not something that's gonna just fade away. So if this turns out the way I want it, I'm super excited, and this might be my new thing. We'll see. Look at me twirl like that. Hi friends, we are here, we are done, and just look at Amanda. She looks stunningly beautiful, and I'll tell you something right now. The pregnancy glow is true. It's really real. When you get pregnant, you just have that glow about you. And guess what? Everyone just be jealous right now because she has zero makeup on. She doesn't wear makeup. Most beautiful face, most beautiful eyebrows, most beautiful smile. I just love her. So I just want you guys to see this color. Look how amazing it is. I'm obsessed with this color. Look at it up close. So you guys, just look at this color super close. Look how amazing it turned out. Let me show you my sectioning. Let me show you how amazing this color is underneath. Everywhere is just stunningly beautiful. So I love doing blondes. It's my specialty. I just have to say it is. Be picky on your product. I tell her to make sure she upkeeps the blonde. So I really want to talk to you really quickly about upkeeping blonde hair. So after you get your hair colored blonde, drugstore shampoo and conditioner is so bad for your hair. So just don't do it. If you want a good blonde and you want the blonde to stay vibrant and gorgeous, I tell Amanda, go wash your hair with purple shampoo and conditioner once a week, okay? And if you can avoid washing your hair as much as possible, that's better for your hair. So these are some of the products that I recommend for blondes. So I love the Redken Blonde Idol conditioner. It has a little cute customized from medium to maximum from 1 to 6, and you can customize the blonde, the purple that comes out of this. So this is actually a toner conditioner. I love it. Be careful. You can use a lot of it and it can turn purple for a moment, but keep that blonde vibrant with a purple shampoo and conditioner. I love Extreme Anti-Snap. It's a leave-in treatment. It's my favorite. Apply it onto your mid-shaft to the ends. And Unite's 7 seconds condition treatment. I just spritz it onto the hair and it just makes the hair feel like smooth and soft and gorgeous. So we love her blonde. Do you love being blonde?
Yes, I love it.
Blondes have more fun. It's true. It really is true. When you were brunette, did you have fun as much as fun?
Definitely not.
See, it's true. It's not it's not a gimmick. It's true. Blondes really have more fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, like it, comment below. Let me know if I taught you something, and if you guys do some other technique, let me know. I want to hear what you guys do. And give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure I get so many. I do a happy dance because I get so happy when my clients are happy. She thinks I'm so weird. Yeah. So yeah, she thinks I'm weird, but it's fine. Anyways, guys, love you all.